Here is Paredes. Now Patrick, edge of the area. Loves to be in this position, Patrick, as he goes around his man. Still got it. Penalty kick, ref, surely. Yes, it is. He's bought it, and that is a good opportunity now. The problem is we missed the last one with Samatta. Who's going to take this? Don't know off the top of my head. I really don't know who's going to take this. Patrick, maybe? Nah, I don't think Patrick will be the one taking this. Who's got the best penalties in the team? Seems like Samatta. I always go right. I'm going to stick to it. Let's see if we can finish this one off. Missed the last one going right. Hit the post. Donny van de Beek rebound. Oh, it's a joke. No way. Do the job here as Pian Sisto's found. What can he do though? Sisto driving on the inside. Sisto with a shot. Great save, goalkeeper. Paredes gets it back. Finds the pass back. There's the shot in again. Who is this guy? What on earth is this goalkeeping? Paredes' delivery from the corner. Up we go again. Oh, you've got to be trolling. What is he? Who is he? Who is he? Because I've never even heard of the guy before tonight. But this is absolutely unreal. Look at them match facts. Oh my gosh. What more can you do? I mean, finishing the chances would be a good start, actually. Let's put that in there. 11 saves. What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to Career Mode. And obviously today it's a big episode following on from me last episode having not a great time of things. My finishing in the last episode was abysmal. So it's quite important today as we begin this episode off because, as you know, last time we played in the Europa League round of 32, we were lackluster. We spent the entire game banging on the door and could not find the finish. Their goalkeeper, that was just insane at that backstage of that. So we're going to be moving into the first leg as our first game of the day. But we don't stop there, ladies and gentlemen, because after that, a day rest period before we take on Real Sociedad, who currently sits second in La Liga, before we have our second leg against Barcelona in the semi-finals of the Copa de España. So, I mean, if you're talking about a tough episode, this could be it, especially if I don't improve on the way I was finishing in the last episode. Let me just say that. So, I have no idea what was wrong with me. Just could not find my finishing boots on that particular episode. And we have to improve without a shadow of a doubt here heading into this second leg. We need to score. And you got to remember as well, if they get a goal here, it's going to count as 2 because away goal ruling could play pivotal here. Now, with that game against Sociedad coming up, I do have to think about my team selection here, which does mean, of course, I'm not going to be playing in my full strength 11. I still believe, though, even without that we've got a team here that should do the job. I mean, look at this. This isn't a bad side by any means, and we should be able to score in this game. So I'm going to waste no time at all. We're going to head ourselves straight into that game, and hopefully after that we will have come out and be through to the round of 16 of the Europa League. If not, that is a massive underachievement, and I'll be very disappointed with us if we cannot do this. So yes, it's a big game, but in reality, one we should be winning. And we must find a goal early, because if we spend the entire game knocking on the door, I'm going to get more and more nervous that they'll get a goal on the break, and that's what will cost us. They really didn't go forward too much in the game we played against them in the last episode. It was just we could not score. As we find our first shot of the evening then. Trigueros with it, and again it's their goalkeeper who was in fine form last time who makes the first save of the night then. Mafio from the corner, swings in the delivery, and we are already beginning to knock on the door after 5 minutes. My fullbacks tonight are pretty much going to act like wing-backs the entire game. Get forward and try and make things happen. Lazardes through, maybe, says Mata. And it was just a little bit too much in front of him. We will win that header, though, and Chukwueze gets the ball under control, finds Paredes. Continues his run here as well. Paredes looks back through him. Oh, that's a great chance and another good save. I don't know how that nearly worked, but it was close. And we are, unfortunately, still 0-0 here. But again, we started off really well. Trigueros now with possession in towards the feet of Paredes. Gets to turn. Now Chukwueze, easy ball inside. Quick 1-2 maybe. Gets him inside the area. Pulls it back on the left foot. Cannot find the finish though. Great defending. And this is where the worry is tonight. Maybe one goal on the counter. I mean, free kick here on the edge of our area. And again, don't feel like I did too much wrong there. But the referee gives it. And it's now a really, really dangerous position to be in. Because if they put this away, we need 2. And at the moment, we're trying our hardest. It's just not working. So, yeah, as it stands, this is where the worry is. Just one attack from our opponents could do it. The corner swung in. Trigueros heads it away, not fully though. And again, we have some more defending to do. Unable to do it here. There's the shot. And Ruben Blanco makes a simple save in the end. Should it remain the same score, of course, at 0-0. It will take it to extra time, potentially even penalties should we need those to separate the two sides. But if we can't win here, then what chance have we got of taking the entire trophy, you know? I know I highlighted as something I wanted to win at the start of the season, but we'll have real problems if we can't win this game. Again, referee, what for? What for? It makes me even more frustrated because I'm already getting a little bit irate at the fact that we're struggling to really break them down. But then it's like the referee just gives stuff for literally nothing. Samatta with ball at his feet. Lazardis now has Chukwueze on the right-hand side. Come on, we can catch him on the break here. We need a good finish, though, which has been our downfall as of late. And even so again, I can't find my finishing boots at the moment. Chukwueze smashed it over the bar. Good chance wasted. Well, another free kick in a really good area again this time. And Blanco, easy save again. I mean, you can see that's what really they're going for. Try and get a free kick in a good area to try and hurt us. For the most part, we just have the ball in their half and don't really do too much with it. Pablo, Samatta, ball under control. Now got the run on the other side. Got to be finished by Trigueros, please! No! Off the post! Are you trolling me? The one chance I get where I'm clean through and I've hit the woodwork. I'm so disappointed in myself. Why can't I finish my chances as of late? De Groot trying to make it happen. Samatta, poor first touch. Still has it though. Lazardis back towards Samatta. Just can't even hit the shot. He's kicked the air for goodness sake. And our frustrations in the Europa League are going to continue into the second half here. And that is going to be 0-0 at the break. Have we hit the post? I've just got to maintain and keep a cool head. But it is getting a little bit irate for me now. Because after all the chances in the first leg we had, missing that penalty, we've come here tonight. We're pretty much doing exactly the same thing. And it's still not working. I'm going to have to bring on somebody of caliber. But it, of course, means that we might not be able to use them in that next game. So Pion Sisto is going to come on for Lazardis, move him out wide and put De Groot in the centre. But with Sociedad in the league coming up in potentially a title decider, first versus second, I'm not sure how many I can risk. I mean, I've said it before. A day's rest period is not enough, and it's unacceptable, that they've actually scheduled that game in when we have this one. It doesn't make sense. Chukwueze's in down the right, but how much we'll get from this, I'm still waiting to find out. Chukwueze again towards Samatta. Samatta! Yes! Breakthrough found! It doesn't change a lot, though, because we needed to score before tonight and keep them goalless, because if they do grab one, we have to get another goal. But finally, we've done it. How many chances? We had 15 shots, 11 on target in the first leg. We've had another 3 or 4 on target tonight so far. So that's, what, 14 shots on target without scoring. And finally, we've broken them down. 1-0 here. Samatta with the finish. And it's the change that didn't even make a difference. Sisto came on, hasn't touched the ball yet. But we have found the goal then, 52 minutes in. Yes, what a tackle from Diakabi. Thank you. Can we win that flick on De Groot? Yes, we can. Can we win another one? Samatta through to Chukwueze. Offside flag remains down. This is where we need him to finish on that left foot. The goalkeeper is immense. Oh, my goodness. There's one problem I'm facing with Chukwueze at the moment. It's that finishing. Spoke about it before. But that's just solid, solid goalkeeping. Everything in my mind is telling me to take this in the corner and just waste time. And that, I think, is what I'm going to do. I know it's not a nice way to win a game, but you've got to do it in order to win games. And if it means it's getting through, that's what it's going to take. Alvarez, Samatta decided to play it now. Just as we're ending the game off, Pablo's got it. We'll find Paredes. Paredes, maybe. Oh! Doesn't really make a difference. But there is the second. Leandro Paredes. We kept it in the corner for all that time. Decided to pass it out when I knew the time was over. Why couldn't we do that before, man? Like, why is it taking us 90 minutes to finally find a great effort from the edge of the area? Just breathe a sigh of relief, honestly, because I genuinely feared the worst after that first leg. I was thinking, just don't let them score tonight. Man, that's so hard for us to get through there. Later stages, we're definitely going to have to play our first 11, because I just don't feel like this team has got enough to take us all that way. It might affect our league performances. But for now, we have to enjoy the moment. We did the job at hand. Yes, we weren't fantastic over the 2 legs. But we're through to the round of 16. Breathe that sigh of relief. The Graafschap at the moment as well have just drawn against Club Brugge by 1 goal apiece. So I don't know what their first leg result was like. Could well be that they're out of the competition now, and we will not find them in a later stage. I still can't believe there's a day rest between this game. So, for us up now then, it is going to be Sociedad, and as you can see, Sisto is not available to start, even after coming off the bench for our last game, which means Toko Akambi is going to have to play out on that wide area. Donny van de Beek through the middle, and also Diakabi in for Diop, I guess. Yeah, I mean, look at the players. They're just so tired after that game. Like, a day rest is not enough. And if that was me and I was able to reschedule that fixture, I would be doing so immediately. So, yeah, at least we got a good starting 11, even if our subs are a bit tired. So, Europa League draw's been made, and as you can see, tough. Chelsea Leverkusen, we will face off against my supported club in Arsenal. Everton will play Luzern. Marseille play Stuttgart. Club Brugge, who have advanced against the Graafschap, will play PSV, another Dutch opponent for them. Espanyol against Leipzig, Standard Liège against Lille, and Monaco versus Hoffenheim for the round of 16, looking to get into the quarterfinals. Arsenal beat Lokomotiv Moscow to get here, and like I saw, Club Brugge bested the Graafschap to get here. It's going to be a tough one, that. I don't know how I feel. Definitely have to play our full strength 11 for that, I think. So, yeah, but let's jump ourselves then into game number 2. Sociedad, our opponents, and you could argue it's a title decider, even if there is 15 games left in the league. I'm not sure how many people would have penciled this in as the first versus second game at the beginning of the season, but that is how we find ourselves then, as the two team lineups are going to pop up on screen. Of course, you've seen ours, but here it is anyway. It's still our full strength 11, barring Diop, who would play instead of Diakabi. Of course, Diop not available through fitness issues, slightly less ready than Diakabi, which is why Diakabi's got the nod for the first time. Isaac is in a matchday squad. Of course, we've loaned him in, and he's yet to play for us, so he's in a matchday squad here. Whether or not he'll get on off the bench, we'll have to wait and see. But what are we going to see then from the Sociedad lineup? They've got a few decent players. Adan, their goalkeeper's not too bad. And I do know a couple of other players as well. They've got John Joe Kenny at right back. I don't really think that's a great defence, though. I feel we'll be able to beat that. Midfield 3, not heard of any of those guys. And the one player in their front 3 that I have heard of is Bautista. And that's for Football Manager. So, yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident about this. And, of course, if we win it, we will go even further ahead at top spot. But if Sociedad lose and we win, Real Madrid win, that would move them up to second place. So it's only first versus second for now. Van der Beek is going to find Hudson-Odoi and look at the other side of the pitch. There is Toko Akambi. Oh, it's awful. It's really bad. But it's gone in anyway. Sometimes you just have to accept the look when it's coming your way. Oh my goodness me. The shot is really bad. It's not going to go down as Toko Akambi's finish at all. It was miles off target. And it's ended up going in off the defender. There's the delivery. Oh, wow. It's so bad. It was going out for a throw-in. Own goal from Cisse. And we've lead after 8 minutes. Oh, what a way to score. How about that then? So far, we've just finished half-time. And that goal is the reason we are in front. And it wasn't even scored by us. So we have a lot to be thankful for here in that first half. Need to try and find another goal, I feel, in the second, because Sociedad have shown moments of keeping hold of the football. Only problem is they haven't created a chance for them. That will come, though, as Jordan feeds Van der Beek then. Second half underway, Donny van der Beek, and Adan has made a brilliant save. Could that have been in the back of the net? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's not a fantastic finish, but you have to give the credit to Adan. It is a good save. Patrick's corner now, looking for the head of Donny van der Beek. It's come off I believe, Sociedad player. It has. It will be another corner ball. Are we about to find our second here? There is delivery. Pax is going to get up. And there it is then. Huge towering header from our number 5. And there is the second goal. Get in. Brilliant play from Callum Hudson-Odoi. And he sets Noah Beister in down the right. Beister's delivery. Jovic was attacking it. Looking for his 17th of the season right now, Luka Jovic. He is the top scorer in La Liga. 4 ahead of anybody else at the moment. And yet to grab a goal today so far. So far being the key word, though, because there is still time. 20 to go now as Sociedad look for their first real opportunity in the game. And I've got to admit, they've been quite disappointing here. You know, I hyped this up. They've stuck with us for long parts and long periods of this season. Being up there at that side of the table, I expected to come here and have a really tough time of this. That's a great ball from John Joe Kenny. I will be quiet. I will be quiet because that has made me eat my words. Is it John Joe Kenny or is it Jojo Kenny? John Joe Kenny. John Joe Kenny it is. Oh, man. Why do I do that? I've just jinxed it massively. Bautista smashed them into the game. 2-1, 15 to go. And we should have defended it. Cross came in originally, and the run on the inside of Noah Beister it is, but I don't know why he's marking the striker. Where did our centre-back pairing go? Not sure. Bautista scores, and it's a way back into the match for Sociedad then. We have to remain composed for the last 15 minutes. Seconds remain in the game as we do create one more last opportunity, apparently, with Theophanis in. Down the left-hand side, corner ball, referee will take that. And this will be the last action of the game then. Is there time for one more goal that will pad the goal stats? Patrick going to deliver the corner in towards that centre. It's out as far as Hudson-Odoi. Back heels it. Oh, overhead kicks it back in, sorry. There's still a chance there, ref. And it would have been some goal if we're able to find a header from that Hudson-Odoi overhead kick. But it doesn't matter. We do get the points we came for. But the last 15 minutes of that game were not as good as I had hoped. And there was a way back into it. I mean, that first goal was comical. And really, it was quite the drab game, considering it was first versus second. Now then, just one game away from a Copa de España final. As Barcelona stand in our way, we do hold the advantage after the first leg. A 1-0 victory we got over there. At our place. And now we travel to theirs to try and see this one out. I mean, I don't know what my side's going to look like because I'm having to change this around a little bit. And I'm trying to work it out in my head of who I need to play really to get the job done. And I'm not entirely sure because, as you can see, fitness-wise, I mean, Van der Beek is all right to play, so I'm actually going to play him. Sisto didn't play, so he should be fine to come in as well. Pags is going to start alongside Diop because I don't want to take any risks here. Is Firpo all right? Firpo's all right to start as well. I mean, we could actually play our strongest 11 pretty much and probably get away with this. But for now, I think that's what I'm going to go with. What's Jovic looking like? I mean, he could even play. Yeah, screw it. Let's put Jovic in. Let's go with that team there. And hopefully it'll get the job done and we reach a Copa de España final. If you remember last time as well, it was Rafinha who captained the side. He's not in the team today. Messi starts up front. Messi on the bench, sorry. Wesley, Lingard and Coutinho as their front three. Wesley starts up front. And he is actually the guy sat in second place in the Liga score charts right now behind Luka Jovic. So you could argue that there's every possibility it's going to be about those two guys in this particular tie tonight. Barcelona have to score. We, of course, do not after our first leg win. But obviously, we're not going to sit back. We have to take the game to Barca. If we sit back and invite pressure, it's just not going to go our way. So, there's our 11. We've seen theirs now. We can skip past this. And we know for sure that come the end of this performance here, there is a place in the Copa de España final awaiting us. And it'll be the first time we've got into that cup final since joining at Villarreal. Which isn't bad in your debut season at all. I highlighted, of course, I wanted the Europa League at the beginning of this year. I still want that Europa League. But I would also accept a Copa de España final alongside that as well. Do the double would be fantastic. Let's see what we've got in the locker, though. As Paredes carries us immediately forward. Then Luka Jovic gave him the run off the ball. Jovic will have to go for himself here. Ter Stegen saves it, and the rebound might fall for Van der Beek. It does not. 5 minutes in, Barcelona caught napping, and we were nearly able to profit. Speaking of napping, it seems like they still are. As Sisto in down the left now, swings the cross in. Jovic went up for it. We still got it, though. It comes to Leandro Paredes, who hits it from distance, and it's wide of the bottom corner. 10 minutes in, Barcelona need to wake up and wake up fast, because this could have been a horror start for them if that had gone in. Didn't quite catch it right at all, Paredes there, and would hope to do better with any future shots that he gets. But yeah, decent start for us here. Barcelona not really letting us play out from the back right now, as they press quite highly. But if we beat this press, we're actually in good standing, and that seems like what we've first initially done before Junior does that. I mean, then he makes up for it. He does win the ball, but he goes through the back of the player to do it. All right, that's fair enough. That free kick is justified, but we actually took a poor touch with Junior. But with Barca pressing so high, if they do that again and we do break away, it's going to cause them problems. Paredes looking for Chukwueze, who might just break through. What a move from Chukwueze. Has he got the finish at the end, though? It's the problem. He has not. To be fair, there was good Barcelona recovery runs coming in that kind of put him off slightly, and that is the reason he didn't manage to find a better shot in the end, I do believe. Really, really well recovered from Barca, but the fact is they really shouldn't have been in that position in the first place. That came from their attack. Second consecutive corner now for Barcelona, and are we going to see them get this one into the box? The last one was blocked by Chukwueze from Alenya. Seems like the same outcome here then, as there's also a foul in there. Paredes will carry us forward, though. Van der Beek now will find Jordan. Look at the space for Pion Sisto, which he needs to use effectively. Sisto starts his run on the inside, though, and he didn't need to do that. Just stay wide, Sisto. Can't switch to Paredes. Made the tackle with Sisto. If we'd been able to switch to Paredes, we'd have got that ball back 100%. Why is that still in the game? How is it still in the game is my better question. Just doesn't let you switch player. It's like your player locks onto the ball. I don't get it. Anyway, Sisto stays wide there and gets played in. He's actually got a better opportunity than if he came central, which is what he did. Don't think he should have done that. And I also don't think that Pablo Maffio should have let that ball run out of play. I think he should have kept that in. As the corner is put in now then, and we're under a bit of pressure here. John Stones flicks that on. Oh, I had a sinking feeling there that was going to go up. It's not where I aimed that ball. Thankfully, it's gone wide. Barca pushing right now. And remember, a goal back for them would not really be terrible, but it would get rid of the advantage that we had in that last one. And it's not surprising to see them pushing. They are the home team here, and they've had a lot of possession towards the back end of this first half. We're having to remain pretty concentrated here to try and stop them. And it might not prove... Well, we've actually got a throw in. I thought that came off us. So at half-time, it looks like we're going to go into the break up in the game in aggregate, but not tonight. And that is the half-time whistle. It's been quite a difficult first half here. Had to be very, very concentrated. But after a quick start for us where we created a couple of opportunities, we had a relatively quiet afternoon or evening after that. And it's been mostly Barcelona trying to probe for the equaliser in aggregate. But so far, so good for us. Let's see if we can hold out, though. Paredes, Jovic, Sisto, really nicely worked, and the finish is not there. This is what I'm talking about. I don't know why I'm missing chances like this in recent episodes. Oh, what a chance. What a chance that was. Could have so easily been 2-0 aggregate, and it could have been us heading through to the Copa de España final. Instead, we put it wide, and we must go on and try and hold on to this then. Oh, man, what an opportunity. Paredes, what a ball to Chukwueze. Inside is Jordan. Look at the space now for Jordan. What a horrific first touch. Oh, you've got to be joking. Nah, why is he taking a touch like that then? We're clean through, one-on-one with a goal. And he does the touch like that. My friends, you're seeing it here. I don't know what to say. Sometimes I love this game, and then other times I'm sat there questioning what on earth is happening. Like, just takes that touch away from him so the defender recovery runs it. And then it's like you're left in a scenario baffled as to how on earth you haven't had an opportunity there. Another big, big chance has gone wasted, and I'm sincerely hoping Barcelona not pull one back now. Saved by Ruben Blanco. Barca come forward. Rafinha with a thunderous effort. Oh, that shows you, man. It's nowhere near done yet. I have this sinking feeling Barcelona are going to get a goal back. Trying to do all we can to see ourselves through to this final. But Barcelona will push right until that last minute. As a corner is also swung in. And it's got a final touch off of us. It's going to be another corner ball, Barca. 22 left on the clock. And there's still time for them to find this as the corner might go short. No! What a run that was as well then, because it takes out Paredes out of position. And Milinkovic-Savic has scored. Barcelona 1, Villarreal 0 on the night. It's 1 apiece on aggregate. And those chances that you saw us have before have now been proven to be wasted. Commend the run short, because then that was what dragged out Paredes. Blanco, no man's land. Off the underside of the crossbar, and Barca back in the game. But, you know, I do rest my case. Sisto scores. Better first touch from Jordan. And, oh, come on! What is going on with us now, then? All of a sudden, it's mistake after mistake. Sort it out very quickly, please. Chukwueze's picked up possession here as he drives at Barcelona, looking for another opportunity for us. Sisto needs to make the move. Not really giving us one, but Sisto has it nonetheless. Pulls it back. Lazardis! Oh, no! No, 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 no! Oh, man. Stegen. Hit him in the face, for crying out loud. I feel like I don't know what to say at the moment as we approach the final few minutes of this half then, and it looks like we're going to extra time and penalties maybe. Depending on how extra time does, guys, but I can't genuinely believe we haven't taken any of the chances we've crafted today, and that we will be even heading into extra time. Lazardis picks it back up again. Chukwueze looking for a run of Jovic. I think I'm going to bring off Luka Jovic here as we head into extra time then. 1 apiece. Extra time it is. Too far out to do anything with it though, so Chukwueze is on and we play it short towards him. Now Paredes again, towards Chukwueze again. Patrick, are you joking me? Why is the game lunging at that? Patrick could have just brought it under control normally, but no. For some whatever reason, he has to lunge at it, and we lose possession in a good area. Horrific challenge by Andre Gomez, and he's got away with it. Already on a yellow card as well, by the way. Didn't get the ball. I kicked the ball into him, trying to play the pass through, and he took the man completely, and has got nothing for that. Got away with it scot-free, and Barcelona carry forward. I think I'm losing my head a little bit here, and I need to remain composed because there's still an opportunity from penalties if we do get there to try and get through. But just honestly, man, the ball's in towards the box. Brought down by Lingard, walking his way through. Tried to clear it 3 times there. That's enough FIFA for me today, I think. I think that's enough. Because, honestly, I've lost my head a little bit in this game. And I try and maintain it as cool as I can. Today, though, there's just too many things that have been out of my control that have happened. And I'm genuinely sat here wondering what else I can do to try and make that happen. The amount of times I spammed that X button there to clear our lines. You saw us slide instead of clear it. He wasn't even in control of the ball. What is this? Free kick with 30 seconds to go here. It doesn't really matter what happens. We're heading out of this one in the semi-final. You know, it's whatever at this point. But I guess we may as well try one more opportunity then. Let's see if Patrick can curl it in from this distance. Free kick on target to Stegen, who saved one earlier on with his face. Catches this, and we are out of the Copa de España. But my friends, that is where we're going to leave it today then. And fact of the matter is, part and parcel, I wasn't good enough again today. The chances we missed, inexcusable. I've got to work on my finishing. I don't know why I'm lacking recently. But yeah, if we score those chances, we're through anyway. So credit Barca, they've gone through. Don't think we'd quite deserve to go there on that performance alone. I think it was more just I was letting it get to me and my head kind of went a little bit. I got a bit frustrated about a few things in the game, especially that touch from Jordan. If he gets that right, he's 1-on with a keeper. And we could well be sent through with that goal there. So, I mean, it's just, yeah, man, I was gutted. Absolutely gutted. And I don't know why I was talking about away goals during that. Because, you know, I scored the away goal. I scored the goal at our place. They scored at their place. I didn't have an away goal. So, I was that frustrated. I started making mistakes like that. I mean, yeah, take no notice about me when I said about the away goal ruling. Because, of course, we scored at home anyway. So, I didn't have an away goal like I thought I did. So, maybe it is still in the Copa de España. Nevertheless, I hopefully enjoyed today's episode. If you did, a like would be greatly appreciated. This is how the league table's looking. At least it's going still well in La Liga Santander at the moment. Still undefeated as well. 7 points clear of that. We also have to look forward to the Europa League against Arsenal, where hopefully I will have improved on my finishing, as we need that to go our way, really, and that is going to be the case. So yeah, credit Barca. Hopefully they're losing that final, because I don't want them winning it after that. But until next time, guys, a massive thank you for watching. If you are new around here, like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below. I apologise for the little bit of salt in today's episode, but that's the way it goes sometimes when you're playing this FIFA. It's just the way it is. If you want to be notified whenever new videos go live as well, please have that notification bell switched on alongside it so you'll be notified whenever new videos go live. And until next time, have a fantastic day, have a fantastic evening, and I will see you all again tonight, tomorrow, don't know, somewhat in the near future, with another video. Until then, have a great day. See you all soon. Adios.